Okay, I requested room 4203, but I got room 4207, but it's still pretty close because it's 4203 is just right there. So I used touringplans.com room request. If you don't use touring plans, I highly suggest doing so. So this is Disney's Yacht Club, lagoon view, which actually most of the rooms at the Yacht Club are lagoon, looking at the water. Basically, if you can see water from your balcony, they consider it a lagoon view. Here is the little minibar area. It comes with an actual Keurig and K-cups. Down here is the mini fridge, and you also have a drawer. It's pretty deep too. I mean, I'd say that's probably 4 inches. It comes with actual glasses and paper cups, so on the go. That's ours. The room did not come with that. To your right is this beautiful massive sliding door, and this is really nice feature because those almost look like hidden Mickeys, don't they? Anyway, this door actually closes off the double sink vanity area, so you can have a third person getting ready in the morning. So that's a nice tip. So I'm gonna step back. This area is the closet. So you have like a full-size closet, and then you have like shelves in here. That's another storage area, which has the ironing board and the safe, and I'm going to show you in just a minute. But this is a ton of storage. The Yacht Club actually got refurbished, I don't know, a couple years ago, I think. And these lights in here are activated by opening and closing the doors. You can actually see the little sensors up there, the little buttons. But look at all that storage space. I mean, that is a ton of storage space in a Disney resort. If you're used to staying in like a value or moderate, you can appreciate extra storage space here, I'm sure. So as you can see, the ironing board, iron, and the safe. Pretty nice walkway. You can't store your stroller here though, so just keep that in mind. We did find a space for it. This has a double sink vanity. Hello. It comes with all the individual soaps and shampoo and that sort of thing. You have plenty of storage down here with the hair dryer. And then this is what I mean with this sliding door. Someone could be in the shower, someone could be here getting ready, close this, and someone could be out here getting dressed. So that's room for 3 people to get ready at the same time. This is the bathroom with just it's a shower tub combo. Nice glass door. It's really, let's see. It's solid. It's not jiggly. It's not gonna wobble, come off the tracks. Ah, look at that rain shower head. And I know that the value and the moderate resorts have switched to the in-the-wall refillable shampoo and conditioner and that sort of thing, but in the deluxe resorts, as far as I know, they still use the individuals. Okay, you know, typical. But this space here is really wide. So it's not like a teeny tiny little toilet room. I mean, you have plenty of room in here to get ready if you wanted to. And then you have this vanity area as well. Now, going into the room, these rooms average 380 square feet. So they are pretty roomy, but they're not as big as like the Grand Floridian, but they are bigger than like the Animal Kingdom Lodge or Wilderness Lodge. They're going to be a little smaller. Part of the refurb was to put in the laminate flooring and then the storage under the beds, which is really great. You can see we put all of our luggage down there. Some people prefer carpet. They feel like laminate is a little loud, but it's actually a lot more hygienic. It's easier to keep clean, and it makes sense for the hotel industry to do so because, you know, they can make sure it's not getting stained and that sort of thing, and that doesn't wear as quickly. Carpet gets really worn. You have plenty of drawers in here. I was seeing if there was like a soft close on them. No. Let's see. Extra pillow and blanket. You might be asking, what is that for? Well, this couch here actually doubles as a daybed. There's Daddy, there's Eli, there's Chandler. So this, you see how big that is, right? It is a pretty big couch, but if you, there's a little lever on that side. Oh, great, you're gonna show. Basically, you push that little lever down, and then you pull this back at the same time. I don't know if we can see it, but this is a mattress. So that's like a little daybed if you had a fifth sleeper. But look, I mean, it's pretty wide space right here, and there's plenty of space in between the beds. So this room is very roomy, and I like the lighter color scheme with the splashes of the navy blue for the nautical. The camera's not adjusting well to the light. But you know, the navy blue here, as well as on the curtains, adds that nautical yacht feel, but a lot of the whites and creams allow it to feel opened. Beautiful light fixture. Doesn't have a ceiling fan, so if you like ceiling fans, this room does not have one. Crown molding. But part of the refurb, there were a couple things that I would like to point out. One, there are a ton of these little USB ports. So they're like everywhere. As you know, everything is pretty much ran off a USB. So that's a lifesaver. This is a little individual nightlight. So if your partner wants to stay up late night reading, they could do so and not bother you. These are queen beds. I know some people don't, it looks a little sterile without even a bed runner, but I kind of prefer no bed runner because I think they're kind of gross, honestly. And then there's not a lot of like Disney theming in here. I mean, you see the little Mickey there on the yacht. And then I think there's some like hidden Mickeys in the constellations on the curtains. Yeah. I don't know where they are really, but I think
there's a Mickey.
Oh yeah.
I saw it. I saw it first, Daddy.
So Mousimus. What does this say?
Mouse Jovialis.
Mousimus Jovialis.
There's another one right here and right there.
Oh, they're like everywhere. I see them now.
Yeah, it's probably just pattern.
I don't.
Right here too.
But I mean, it's very Disney themed stuff. I mean, there's Hercules.
I haven't seen a ton of Disney-esque in these rooms.
This is Disney themed.
But I still love it. I think this is a very nice room.
This is Disney themed, Mom.
You have more
Yes.
USB ports there.
Oh yes, sorry. Should
Some
point out.
here,
USBs here.
over here in the corner with a nice little mount. So if you want to, whoever's on this side wants to charge their phone, keep the phone or something close by.
Yes.
And then even more outlets and USBs ports over here. 4.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Right under the TV.
What's really cool too is the TV swivels.
Oh, nice feature. And
Yeah.
that is a really big TV. I don't know what size that is, but that's like a 45?
At least. That's big.
Yeah. It's much larger than usual that you would find. So, I mean, look at this space. We have our shoes there. We have seating here. I have a parking spot for the stroller, which, little tip, We make our own little stroller tags. I just use some construction paper and some clip art and those little sheet protectors. Easy peasy, travels well.
It does make it a lot easier to find your stroller too in a sea of strollers.
Yes.
Me and Eli got a sticker at a store, and I didn't know where to put my sticker, so I put this on. Turn around, Daddy. Turn around. Turn around. I didn't know.
All right. Well, one of the best features of the room.
Yes. No, the reason I picked this room is because look at the view. This full balcony. So it's not that wide or not deep, but it's typical full-length balcony. We get an amazing view of Stormalong Bay. That's Beach Club. And so right over there, the bellman who delivered our bags said that you will see the Epcot fireworks right over the blue building. So right in here. And that was one of the reasons why I picked this side, because the room just on the other side of this divider is 4203, and someone posted on Touring Plans Room Finder. I highly suggest you use that service, but someone posted on that Room Finder comment section pictures of the nighttime sky and the Epcot illumination show, and so I thought, oh, that would be so perfect. If we're not going to the parks that night, we could just come out here to the balcony. The kids could be in there reading or something, watching TV, I don't know, and we can come out here, we can enjoy this beautiful view. I mean, that's the boardwalk right there. And that's the Swan and Dolphin. And this is some more of the Yacht Club. But this is fantastic. Oh guys, I just realized I didn't show you this information. So there's always a pack of info in your room, and this is really important to look at because this little card in here, happening out at Walt Disney World, obviously gives you stuff happening at Walt Disney World right now. But you turn it over and it says, the magic doesn't have to end. This is what's called a bounce back offer. And the reason these are so great is because sometimes you can get free dining. And these discounts are not phenomenal. It's not like they're unheard of. But you can actually book these for stays, I think, let's see, for most days between, so we're at the end of this one, but this is through the end of this year. So later on in the summer, this is through August 15th, so somewhere around mid-August, you're going to get one, and sometimes you can book them like into the next year, so you can theoretically get free dining before it's even announced. So that's what the big deal is. Now, if you have something like an annual pass, these discounts may not be that great, because like for example, we got 40%. For example, we got 40% off of our Yacht Club stay this time around, which was with the annual pass, and that was far better than any discount they had to the general public, obviously. So, like I said, these discounts are really sought after. You can only get them if you book while you're here. So we check out Wednesday, June 12th, and as long as we call this number on this pamphlet before 10 p.m. on Wednesday, June 12th, we can book this bounce back offer. Now, we're probably not going to do that. I have 3 more stays booked for 2019, but the annual pass is probably going to be a better discount. But if you don't have an annual pass, you're just here and you don't want the magic to end, you want to come back later in the year, or say you're here in August, you want to come back next year, then you can do that with these bounce back offers and not have to wait for the general public. So that's a nice little tip.